Hello, future civil servants, and welcome to Vyasatalks, your dedicated guide on the road to success in the UPSC Civil Service Examination. I am Shivam, and today we are kicking off a critical journey into one of the most important subjects in your preparation, that is international relation. International relation, or IR, is not just another topic on the UPSC syllabus. It's the lens through which we understand the global forces shaping our nation's destiny. Whether it's the complexities of diplomacy, the strategic behind international alliance, or the impact of global economic trends on India, IR is the key that unlocks our comprehension of India's place in the world. And for those of you aiming to serve at the highest levels of government, a solid grasp of IR is not negotiable. In this introductory episode, we were going to lay the groundwork for understandings of IR. We will explore what international relation is, why it's crucial for the UPSC CSE, and how you can master this subject to ensure that you are not just prepared, but confident in tackling any questions that comes your way. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is international relation? At its core, IR is the studies of how countries interact with one another, how they form alliances, manage conflict, and cooperate to solve global problems. But it's more than just the relationship between countries. It's also about understanding the role of international organizations like the United Nations, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Funds. It's about analyzing global powers dynamics, economic ties, and the ever-evolving concept of sovereignties in the interconnected world. In the context of UPSC, international relation is a multidisciplinary field that encompasses history, political science, economy, and even cultural studies. It requires you to not only understand Indian foreign policy, but also to critically analyze how global events impact our nation's security, economy, and diplomatic standings. Now, why is international relations so important for the UPSC CSE? To put it simply, as a future policymaker and administrator, you will need to be well versed in global affairs. IR is not just about scoring marks in the exam, it's about developing a strategic mindset that will help you to navigate the complexities of Indian foreign relations when you are in service. In the prelims, questions on IR often test your knowledge of current events, international treaties, and India's bilateral and multilateral engagement. For the mains, particularly in General Studies Paper 2nd, you will be expected to write analytical essays on Indian foreign policy, its role in global organization, and the impact of international development on domestic issues. Remember, UPSC is looking for officers who can think critically and act decisively in a global context. Your understandings of IR will be instrumental in shaping your answers, not just in the written exam, but also during the interview, where questions on global issues are almost guaranteed. So, how should you approach studying international relations? First, it's important to stay updated with the current affairs. Regularly read newspapers like the Hindu and the Indian Express and follow credible international news sources to keep abreast of the global development. Pay special attention to Indian foreign policy initiatives, major international summits, and the activities of key global institutions. Second, build a strong conceptual foundation. Start with the basics of Indian foreign policy since independence, understanding the principles that have guided our interactions with the world. Books like India's Foreign Policy by Rajiv Sikre or the Oxford Handbooks of Indian Foreign Policy are excellent resources. Third, link current events with historical context and theoretical frameworks. For example, when studying Indian relations with China, understand the historical border dispute and apply theories of realism and balance of power to analyze the current geopolitical tensions. Finally, practice answer writing. Focus on structuring your answer effectively. Begin with a strong introductions, support your arguments with the relevant facts and examples, and concludes with forwards-looking insights. To wrap up today's introduction, remember that international relation is a dynamic and ever-evolving subject. As UPSC aspirant, you must not only master the factual details, but also develop a nuanced understanding of how global developments influence Indian national interest. In the coming episode, we will dive deeper into a specific topic with international relation from India's bilateral relations with key countries, its role in the international organization, and the impact of global economic trends on our nation. So stay tuned, keep your notes handy, and get ready to elevate your preparations to the next level. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, feel free to leave your questions or topic requests in the comment below. Until next time, keep studying and stay focused, and remember, your hard work today is the foundation of your success tomorrow. Thank you.